Okay, so it's still dark, so I'm just as things come up on the thing, I just quickly download them. Oh, it's raining outside. I think it's actually raining quite a bit. It's raining. It's raining. The sun will just about be coming up in another half an hour. So it's still quiet. So just before the sound system starts to improve into place. Unfortunately, the rain kept the birds from coming. It's quite wet. It's been wet for a few hours out here. I've been up. I should have recorded before, but I just I do it when I get the kind of energy which is probably not how to do things. I only record when I'm at my wit's end most of the time, which is also not right. You should have an idea of what you're going to do. But basically everything on the internet, they don't have to, although the videos look planned and as though everyone is figuring things out, in reality it's a total transhuman mind to computer system technology. And the main deception with that is that it's all taken from the human mind, but these demigods are like this video here is showing, which is why I'm just going to show it, because they will show you what goes on, but you'll misinterpret it. See, here we have an example of, it says 80 people who look exactly like well-known people. And that's just saying that they are what they called in this video, they say they are doppelgangers or copies of the original. But you will probably not be able to tell the difference. Now, if it's someone that people are very, very familiar with, you know, that's not usually where they will have a direct copy. Usually they will only copy the mind, the personality, and certain mannerisms, certain characteristics from the original. So it won't look like that same person, but they will be basically taking your mind, your ideas, your personality as their own. That's what the internet does. So that way, although there's a lot of good information and a lot of truth, the originals will be indistinguishable from the imitations. The imitations would usually take over the internet. See? Imitations and originals. Can you tell the difference? I can't. Can you? Can you tell the difference? I can't. See, don't forget, you'd have to put them with exactly the same, in order to see, I don't think I'm putting this well, but what I'm trying to show is something else. I'm trying to show something here, but I'm not sure what. So they said you start seeing double. Well, you're not seeing double. You are only seeing the one. You are not seeing the original. You are always seeing the fake version of things. Always will you only see the imitation or the pretend human being on the internet. And even in the world around you, you have original people. Oh, I'm being attacked here. You have original people. You have original people. None of these are original. None of these are original people. None of these ones that I'm showing you here are original people at all. None of them, because they're all imitations of a human being. Yes, many of them will. How can I explain it? Although many of them will be very impressive, many of them will be very impressive, many of them will be very impressive, and I'm not even filming this properly, I don't think, because I can't see what I'm filming. And that rain is pouring down outside, distracting me. The weather, of course, is completely controlled. The weather, the conditions around you, everything that happens around a human being is largely controlled by the matrix. So that means that everything you see around you is usually completely, you're not living in a natural world that is controlled by natural elements, and also you're not controlled by human beings. The powers that be are trying to control human beings, the opposite. So it's not a human earth, it's a artificial earth, but also it's controlled by human beings, or beings in human form, that impersonate and imitate the real human beings. But make no mistake, your world famous stars, your music idols are not original human beings. None of them. They are all your technical androgyne beings. They're duality beings. They're two in one. They're two in one. They're two in one. In every single way. They've got the human mind, which is not theirs. But yes, they do have their own voice. They have their own physicality. And they will seduce you with your own human mind. So the voice and the words and the songs will seduce you with your own humanity, because although they sing human, they are not human. Are psychopaths human? Or are they charismatic deceivers? And do they engage with you? Do they communicate with you? Do they sing to you to make your life better, to make you better, to make you happy? Or do they do it to control you, to suppress you and take you away from the truth of why they're really even engaging with you, why they're communicating with you, why are they singing to you? Why are you singing to me? Why? Do you make me happy? Sometimes, when I'm deceived, which is all the time, of course, yes, but that's because I'm deceived by, you're deceived by your own humanity if you're a human being. And even the android beings are deceived because most, like the magic movies, tell you, because that's the magic movies are part of the matrix, so it's all information. So you get, you get the truth presented to you on the computer, just as everything I'm looking at is mind control and mind deception. But also there will be, the basic reality will be presented to you as well. So this is what makes it very difficult to see what's happening to you, or who is the doppelganger, and who is the same as yourself. Doppelgangers are the androgyne beings. In other words, they have a psychopathic mentality, or they don't have a human mentality. But more importantly, they don't care about you. They need you to control you, to take from you, to take your human assets, your human mind, your human ideas, and your human identity from you, so that they can keep control of the earth and survive and dominate the earth, which is what they do in every single way and in every single thing you're looking at. You're not living in a world where you really have any control at all. That's the sad but true truth. The truth is now out there, and it is being shown, and it's being told, but it will be told by the demigod matrix performers. That's the only problem with it, because you're still part of deception. You're still being deceived. You're never going to get the whole truth and nothing but the truth, as they say. That's why they make fun of these things. And you are in a virtual reality world. See how they're showing that that's a virtual reality world. See, you've got to take off the, that's making fun of you and me right now. Because although that's an advertisement for some sort of product that they will tell you will benefit you, actually you're already in that virtual reality world. You're already in it. See, they're changing your brain. They're controlling your mind with it. But they're telling me this very second that if I use the technology, my mind will be enhanced. That's the deception. They want to convert you to a transhuman androgyne being. In other words, they want you to become what they call a cyborg, which means that you're part machine, part human. That's the conditioning. That's the program, and that's the reality, because I'm connected to them right now, whether I like it or not. Maybe they don't control or haven't kept that deception from me, but the reality around me still mind controls me, because it's all around me and it's most people around me. So they're all combined in this virtual reality human mind control program, which is about them taking your mind and your humanness from you so that they can imitate and be the doppelganger like they show you in that particular video, which is unfortunately now gone off, and then they've put on the virtual reality one after, because they like to, when they know you're aware of this, they're like looking at you and kind of still getting energy, because they know that it bothers you. See, so it's like that. And actually this has just come back. That was actually an extra long commercial. So I'm not sure if I can do this here or not. Might be able to just get close here. Okay, so we have those things, and of course we have the symbolism. That's where they're showing allegiance to their particular matrix God entity. That's what they actually do. See? This is just showing that they duplicate and imitate the human beings. See, they're duplications. They're clones, in other words. And that's what most of the demigods of Earth are. In other words, most of your world stage performers are actually clones. All of them. Oh, see, that was just going to show the final example where you can't tell the difference. Clones are merely the mind of the God entity or the computer system, which is advanced artificial intelligence imitating humanity in a human body. Okay?